walking from the hills out of Roanoke. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. I just happened to be singing Wagon Wheel about Roanoke because I'm in Roanoke right now. Thanks for joining. Taking a little lunch break. Just pulled into Roanoke. I have to admit, I had kind of like I think I was romanticizing Roanoke. Had this kind of like magical, dreamy sort of idea about what it would be, and I think it's probably has a lot to do with the fact that it was in that song. And here I am, and there's Wendy's over there, and Burger King over there, and Monroe Muffler Break right next to the Burger King. Now, there are also the Blue Ridge Mountains surrounding us here, so it actually is kind of magical. But taking a lunch break. A lot has happened. Amazing things continue to be happening since I last checked in. I really want to do some writing about it, but I just haven't had time. Been doing a lot of walking and experiencing some pretty cool miracles. So I'll have to get that to you guys eventually, but for now I'll just catch you up a little bit on the video here. So I left Grandma Harlow's and made it to Sweetbriar in time, and what an amazing evening we had. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Katie, Megan, and Locke. They treated me grandly and generously. They cooked me up a dinner and showed me around campus, and I was literally like, it felt like I was the only male in the universe. Very cool, very fun, a pretty cool world they have there. So thanks for taking me in, ladies. And you know, sad to leave the next day again. Every time it feels like I'm leaving home. But bit the bullet and left for Lynchburg, where I spent the evening with John and Sharon Franklin, and thank you to you too. It's really amazing to meet you all, and I kind of tweaked my back a little bit and was just kind of behind, so I ended up taking a day of rest there, which was really nice. Did some planning and letting the body rest. And we went for a really wonderful hike in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I haven't done much trail hiking, mostly on the road here, so that was really fulfilling as well. And then left there for Bedford, where my friend Jim Bryan set me up with a friend of his, John Hagen, and I walk into Bedford, a beautiful walk. It's been incredible weather. Somebody's smiling on me, Mr. Sun, God, whatever you believe. And I pull up into Bedford, and the house, I'm like 520 Peak Street. It's this like mansion from the 1800s, beautiful home. And John and I had a really fantastic evening. Went out to dinner and had a fire, and you know, just had a good old time. So thank you, John. A lot of thank yous here. A lot of thank yous. And then left Bedford. Knew I wasn't going to make it to Roanoke that day, so wasn't sure what the plan was. But you know, that's when it gets interesting. So felt much less stressed out about it, which is cool. You know, just kind of feeling it's going to work out no matter what. Whether it's finding a little patch of ground somewhere or who knows what. And it turns out who knows what happened again. I'm sitting there on the guardrail around 4 o'clock or so, and a guy I had walked past on the other side of the highway and we'd waved, ran up to me and was like, "Hey man, what are you up to?" You know, young guy, about my age, and we get to talking, and he's just this super positive, energetic new friend, and his name is Shane, and We got to talking, and I ended up setting up the tent in his yard, and didn't even sleep in it in the end. They took me in, Shane's family, Shane, Don, Mr. and Mrs. Wilson. Sister Danielle wasn't there, sadly, but Shane took me to a class of his he's taking at college at ITT, and I got to kind of hang out there and meet the students, and tell them a little bit about what I was doing, learn about what they were doing. It's a criminology program they're in, and Mr. Clary, this fantastic guy, took us all to Wendy's during break. I mean, I'm just blown away at the generosity and the kindness out there, and to be a part of that was just a really special thing. And it was Veterans Day, and you know, dang it if I didn't run into 3 veterans at this place. And we were able to talk, and I was able to interview them, and they shared some of their stories, which was, I mean, incredibly meaningful for me. So just an amazing evening, you know. I came back to the Wilsons' house. Yeah, like I said, they took me in, and played some music for them, which was fun. We were up till 1 o'clock, just hanging out, pretty much. And once again, starts to feel like home. Shane, ever the hospitable host, cooked me up a breakfast today. Tried deer sausage for the first time. It's pretty good, really good. And just been walking on the road here, 220, 460, I think it is, into Roanoke. And I'm about to be meeting. I think I maybe met before, but really meeting, I think, for the pretty much first time, some relatives of mine, my mom's aunt and uncle, and a good family friend as well. So really looking forward to that. And then, heading down south, as the song says. We've come full circle. So, all right. Love y'all, and talk again soon.